Hello everybody, and welcome back to more Master Detective Archives Raincode. I'm your guide, Big Brother 5000, and guess what? I finally upgraded my mic. How about that? So hopefully you guys are hearing way better sound from me, because I was listening to all of them from the get-go, and I'm like, dang, my sound is terrible. But luckily, I was able to upgrade my mic, and I was able to figure out what was actually going wrong with my other one. So, without further ado, let's just jump right back into it. So, we know that Zilch is causing some shenanigans, and we're gonna call him out on that shenanigans. Probably here? I don't know. But this place looks very interesting. And so let's go talk to Shinigami and see what she has to say. Well, she doesn't have to say anything. She's just... There's a fork in the road. Oh man, how's this gonna go?
Where did he run off to?
Oh man, I knew it. This is, gosh, crazy. Can't read that. Well, I can. I'm not gonna, because it's just gonna tell me.
That needs to be solved.
When moving the body from car 1 to car 5, the culprit moved through the train. Did not move through the train. Yeah, we need to think about this. So, if Afix's body really was in car 1, how did it make it all the way to car 5? It had the stab wound in and everything. But when we got to car 5, let's go by the order of events. Zilch stabbed the body on the bed, and then we found it in car 5. There was a blackout, if I remember correctly. What could have happened there? Move through the train, did not move through the train. Wait a second, isn't there... Well, there's an infirmary. Car 1 and car 5 are similar. What happened? Yeah. Got any thoughts on this, Shinigami? Move the body without us noticing. Can the culprit get by inside or outside? Which one is it, Master? Well, we were constantly checking rooms. He would have to... And we kept the doors open every time we investigated an area. I think either me or Shinigami would have saw him. And then when we got to car 5, the bed was tilted over, like almost as if it was hiding something. We didn't really check, did we? We didn't check to see what was there. We just kind of panicked and moved on, I think. I want to say that somehow he took that train that he started the fire in and somehow moved it to the end? Something like that. I don't think he did, but we're gonna find out if that's wrong or not. I'm going.
If he'd gone outside the train instead of through it, he could have passed us.
No, that's impossible.
Tell us why, Zilch.
Impossible. 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 Impossible.
Well, it's possible. It's very possible.
Impossible. 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 Impossible.
Dang, son. He's about to rock out.
Zilch turned into a mystery phantom!
Get him, Master! Boom, kill him until there's only a sorry slab of flesh left!
Okay. You got it. That's crazy. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right. I don't think he moved anything. He moved the crime scene. But he didn't make his way through the train. We probably would have seen him. Alright, Zilch, you're going down, dude. Blackout and shaking. Cushion with hole.
If they didn't pass through the train,
I think we're using the blackout with shaking.
was brought in from outside. The windows are all locked shut.
Those are all locked shut.
Doors locked when the train is moving. We know the train never stopped once.
Okay.
If the windows and doors are shut, there's no way to get out while the train is moving. No issues occurred during the train's operation.
Yes, there was! Don't give me that zilch. It was a big problem.
No, there was something strange. The blackout and shaking that happened when I was in car 2 and car 4.
Yeah.
When the blackout occurred and the shaking started, I'm certain something else happened in the train. Maybe it has something to do with the mystery of the moving corpse.
It absolutely does.
Don't be stupid. So what if there was a little blackout and some gentle swaying?
That was not gentle swaying, my dude. Distorted plate, bloodless blanket, backup control system. Stop talking for a second. I need to think. The backup control system status was operating. Is it possible some kind of malfunction caused the main control system to fail? Identifying car 5. It is burned and distorted in an unusual manner and no longer resembles its original form. So I have two things that I think it could be. I don't think Bloodless Blanket has anything to do with it. But we've got the backup system and we've got the distorted plate. This must say car 1. This has to say car 1, and he wanted to burn it so he wouldn't figure that out. It's these two. I'm holding on to the distorted plate though.
They were nothing but coincidences. The blackout was just a bad contact.
It's just a bad contact.
The shaking was the tunnel air pressure. There's nothing odd about that. It's all just a coincidence. It's impossible to include that in a criminal plot.
Are you gonna say something more? That was the only statement. Could such a carefully calculated crime really be all a coincidence?
No.
It's no coincidence. The culprit planned all of it.
Forget the shaking and the blackout. They were nothing but coincidences.
No, they weren't.
The blackout was just a bad contact.
Hold on. Blackout was just a bad contact. I don't think that's right. The backup control system.
I'll slash through this mystery.
Yeah. Something clearly went wrong.
No, the blackout didn't occur because of a connection failure. It was due to the main control system failing and switching to the backup control system.
The control system automatically manages the electricity within the train. When the main control system fails, it will switch to the backup system after 1 second.
The blackout occurred during that 1 second when the system switched over.
Is your tail wrapping around your leg, bro? I was like, what the heck is that? What?
Hey! He ran away! A fleeing phantom is a bad phantom!
Is there such a thing as a good phantom?
A phantom thief?
After him! You gotta keep solving the mystery and boom kill that mystery phantom!
Right, the boom killing. We'll get right on that. Oh, the chain again. There we go. Oh, snap.
Master, you may know the cause of the blackout, but what does that have to do with how the corpse was moved?
Hold on a sec, guys. Welcome back, guys. My headset just turned off and I couldn't hear anything. I could see that the music was still going, but that was very strange. They're talking about blackouts, and I keep having these blackouts with all my systems. Somebody doesn't want me getting to the truth. Anyway, Master, you may know the cause of the blackout, but what does that have to do with how the corpse was moved? It has everything to do with how the corpse was moved. Okay, let's continue.
The failed main control system was in Car 1, where the body swap occurred. If so, then the main control system's failure must have something to do with moving the corpse.
I'm pretty sure it's gotta be at the car switched place.
So maybe the culprit broke the main control system.
Tears the kingdom.
He must have attempted to stop the train to bring in the corpse from the outside.
But the train never stopped. The operation log confirms the train was moving the entire time.
That's right. That's interesting. Let's keep
So I
going.
don't think he broke the system to bring the corpse in.
Then why did the main control system fail?
It must have something to do with moving the body.
But you're unsure exactly how, huh? In that case...
Dude, oh.
I knew it! A mystery is blocking you! Anything blocking you in here is also a mystery. So let's solve it to keep on going.
Poor Yuma. Ah! Poor Yuma. The main control system was lost when Car 1
This is the
was...
question we're facing right now.
detached?
The main control
that
system
it?
must have failed because something happened in the first car. If that's true, what exactly happened? If it's related to the body being moved, then how?
Master's expression is so serious. He must be thinking hard.
We are?
Well, as his mentor, I better think hard too.
Her head's gonna explode.
The main control system failing. The blackout? The train shaking? Oh yeah! Why did the train shake like that?
I think we know why.
Blackout right before entering the tunnel that was caused by the main control system failing. But the culprit didn't destroy it, so the blackout happened because... wasn't there some shaking right before the blackout too? After the whole train shook, the blackout...
It's putting a smile on my face to see you thinking this hard, Shinigami. Good job.
I don't get it.
It's alright.
That's right! The train shook right before the blackout. We still don't know what caused that to happen. Whatever it was strong enough to make the entire train shake. It caused the main control system to fail and resulted in a blackout. If it had something to do with moving a body, then what must have happened was...
Ooh! Did I give you the assistance you needed? Close to solving the case now?
Sure.
Then it's time to combine our powers and solve this thing!
The Hangman's Gambit.
Come faster! Lay it all out!
Yep. I totally forgot what it was called before, but I'm just gonna call it Hangman's Gambit.
Fill it out! Ta-da! Go, go, go!
I think I already know what it is. Come on.
Go, go, go!
But can you spell knife? Just kidding. It always comes to my mind. Whoops. Whoa, I was aiming down there.
Go, go, go!
There we go. Tact.
Nice!
Wow, I can hit it even from there. Oh, it counts as 1. Okay, I didn't know that. I thought it was gonna count for 2. Still got it though. But yeah, I think that's just easy to see. She's gonna do a different pose every time. The gazer beam laser. Wow.
Could it be that the first car was separated from the train?
That's what it was.
Huh? Separated? What? Seriously?
And that's why the thing was burnt off, to stop us from realizing that it was actually car 1.
Yeah. The reason why the main control system failed was because the first car was cut off from the rest of the train we were riding in.
That's right.
Let's keep going for now.
Okay. Yeah, we still gotta catch Zilch.
Master, I don't really get it. What do you mean the first car was cut off?
Detached.
The shaking happened just before the blackout, right? Huh? Did it just shake? What was that? The lights went out for a moment and came back on. At that time, the first car was disconnected from the rest of the Amaterasu Express. As a result, the main control system failed, and after a brief blackout, it switched to the backup.
But why cut off the first car? Why go through all that trouble?
Of course, to move the body in the train car. To do that.
Oh gosh. How many of these boulders do you have, Zilch?
Man, it's bigger than ever!
How much longer will this keep happening? I feel like I'm gonna suffocate.
Yeah, this chain idea is not okay.
Now's not the time to be suffocating!
Again?
I've lost too much blood. I'm fading out. The body was transported along with the entire car.
Given that the first
I
car
already
was
know.
cut off so that the body could be moved.
I'd like to solve the puzzle.
Right. I think I see what happened.
Seems like you got it. Let's do this!
Yep.
Lay it all out, Master!
Move with the whole car.
Puzzle it out! That's right! Go, go, go!
Got it. Pretty easy. The laser is what gets me. That's the part that puts a smile on my face. No longer the
That's
train.
right. He transported the corpse using the entire first car. That's why the first car was disconnected.
Transported the corpse? With the entire car? Nonsense.
What? He evolved. Turned into Birdman.
The first car is at the front of the train. Aphex's corpse was in the fifth car, in the back.
We can't confirm that because you burnt the thing.
If you detach the front car, how do you move it all the way to the rear?
Master, don't be scared. Lots of villains transform after they've been cornered.
I'm sure.
Calm down. Stay calm. Think. How could you swap the position of the first and fifth cars?
And this is what...
If I can answer that, I can solve this mystery once and for all. How did it happen?
That reminds me. Master, earlier when you were talking about the shaking and mentioned the blackout? Blackout only happened once, But the shaking happened twice.
It detached and then reattached.
Yeah, it definitely shook 2 separate times. Right before entering the tunnel, and right after leaving it.
So you swapped it in the tunnel.
The first time was when the
somewhere.
train car was disconnected. But what about the second? Something happened to the train then, too. The shaking at the end of the tunnel felt similar to when car 1 disconnected.
It just reconnected.
There's no point thinking about it. You're stuck in this labyrinth for all eternity!
That's wrong, fool.
Master, here it comes! You gotta solve the mystery and defeat him!
Your deductions aren't worth a damn thing! Because they're all wrong from the very beginning!
See about that, man. Here it is, coming at you. All right, let's do this. Keys, red herring, route map, distorted plate.
So it
We need that distorted plate.
shook twice near the tunnel. What of it? You mean the train car was separated and reconnected? Why would that even matter? Even
Because, man,
if
that's how
you
you move
managed
the
to
body.
separate car 1, how could it be moved to the rear? The train was always running on the same tracks. There's no way to shuffle the train cars.
There's no way to shuffle the train cars around. There is! The map! Of course! Look at that!
Around.
We're done, son! Take a closer look at this map.
No! At that time, not all the cars were moving on the same track. The track that the Amaterasu Express was on separated into double tracks right before entering the tunnel. So by taking advantage of the double tracks, it's possible to switch out the train cars.
Oh, you clever guy, you zilch.
The first time the train shook was before entering the tunnel, which was caused by car 1 separating. After that, the separated car 1 entered the other track, while the rest of the train proceeded on the main track.
That's right.
The 2 tracks rejoin after the tunnel. That's where car 1 connected to the end of the train. This is when the train shook for the second time.
You're right! The first car moved all the way to the back!
You thought we wouldn't figure it out.
Normally, it's impossible for a single train car to function on its own. But the Amaterasu Express is special.
Exactly, we have 2 separate control rooms.
The control system will supply electricity as programmed and drive the train. But all train cars on the train have motors that run autonomously.
If each train car can operate autonomously, then car 1 can function on its own!
That's right.
Doesn't that solve everything? It's time you gave up!
No! That's crazy!
Huh? What?
Using your method to rearrange the train cars would connect the first car to the end,
Little chibi heads.
which would leave it behind the 5th car. In other words, it becomes the 6th car, but that doesn't exist.
It just doesn't exist? Okay.
So, you're telling me you found Aphex's corpse in the non-existent 6th car?
What are you even talking about, bro? And oh my gosh, I forgot Aphex had that weird trash bag thing on his face.
Oh, you're right.
Do you get it? You're the one who's wrong. Everything you've deduced is wrong!
I don't think so.
I'm not wrong. The truth lies just ahead of us. I will prove it to you.
Dang right. Oh. Shinigami's gonna barrel blast at him. Give him the old Donkey Kong 1-2. What? Hold on a second. From the start, the Amaterasu Express was... Okay, hold on a second. Map, distorted plate. What do you have to say about this? Eat this. This is so weird. Did the culprit conceal the car number by burning the plate? Was it? Oh my gosh! Crap. I'm running out of time here. Conceal the car number by burning the plate. Yeah, he did, but is it a 6 car? No, I think it was a 5th. I think it was a 5 car. Because you burnt the plate, and then we're just... No? Okay. So then it was a 6 car. No? Oh gosh, I forgot. It received the time. It was a 4? Really? Okay. It was a 4-car train. Was there only one control room? And so he just took the first car and then moved it all the way to the last? Wait a second, hold on a second.
Maybe the Amaterasu Express doesn't have 5 cars. What if there were only 4 cars to begin with?
I need to read this.
If that's the case, then to me, car 1 could be made to look like car 5.
I see what he's saying, and it makes sense now, but that's crazy.
So there weren't 5 cars the whole time, but instead...
I need to see a diagram.
That's why Melanie said the 5th car's door was broken while we were in transit.
It wasn't really, it's just the other. It was just the... You just couldn't go there. But I'm thinking of the map, and the map... Of course, they just both look the same, so you wouldn't recognize it.
But you can't access the 5th car, the one at the end. The door appears to be broken and won't open.
That's right.
So, it wasn't broken. The 4th car was actually the farthest one back from the get-go?
I'm sure the real 5th car was left behind at the station when we departed. So the train took off with only 4 cars. There was another car 1 at our destination. If it connected upon arrival, then the train would have 5 cars again.
So we left the 5th car, and then we re-attached to a completely different car.
So the car 1 where I was knocked out became the 5th car at the end of the line.
It's like it became the 5th car at the end of the line. Okay, that's what we reattached to. Okay.
And when I was questioned by the peacekeepers, the car 1 there was another car prepared at the station specifically for this plot.
The real car 1 was waiting at the station's platform, and all the peacekeepers there would have noticed it. So they were all in on it.
Well, that's what I imagined from the get-go.
Or you can assume that the peacekeepers themselves were the ones who prepared the other car 1.
Yeah, I'm positive they were all in on it. On
There
Amaterasu
was
Corporation.
another car 1, and there will be something that sets it apart from the original car 1.
It'd probably be the number.
For example, the way the window glass was broken in the infirmary would be different from how I broke it.
You mean when you used the fire extinguisher to smash the infirmary's window?
Wasn't there still a fire extinguisher on the ground? And there was blood on the lock when we came in.
So they knew you would do that? That's how they were able to imitate it in the new car 1?
Oh, okay, I'm seeing it now. I don't know why it took me so long, but that's just simple. We leave the front car, then we start going through the train, and then it just makes its way at the end. So there are only 4 cars. We can never get to the 5th car because that didn't exist.
I think I was set up to reach for that fire extinguisher. The fire extinguisher was left in a conspicuous spot in the hallway. They wanted me to use it to break the window. And that's how they pulled off swapping the first and fifth cars while in transit. It was all a trap to set me up as the culprit. Isn't that right? Zilch?
Alright.
Alright, we're almost there. Let's catch this culprit.
Right, I think they have a special explosion when they actually die. That is crazy though. So there wasn't 6 cars, there were just 4. You left the 5th one behind.
Pretty solid deduction.
And then reconnected the 5th one.
Very impressive.
Whoa. I don't know what I'm doing, I'm going crazy.
Seeing your potential.
It's so strange.
It's very bizarre.
It doesn't feel like I'm learning this stuff, more like I'm remembering it. Maybe I was even a high-ranking detective in the WDO.
Now's no time for bragging. You still gotta catch him.
We're on it. Stairs! Couldn't have been an elevator. Good at Mystery Labyrinth. That would be too easy. Dang.
Feels different here.
Yeah, the stairs. My dude.
This is just the calm before the storm. Be careful. You don't know what's gonna happen next.
I'm gonna climb those stairs. This was gonna happen next.
Like the fifth was a really big trick to pull off. I'm surprised the train cars could disconnect and reconnect so smoothly.
The train's automatic operating system must have had it programmed before we departed.
Even the trick with the swapping train car?
Probably. It had to have been done automatically.
Well, it'd be easy for Amaterasu. They own the train.
That's what I'm worried about. Even if I obtain the truth here, won't they just ignore what I say and arrest me anyway?
I keep telling you not to worry about it. As long as you have the truth, the culprit can't escape.
Yeah.
Why are you so sure of that?
Okay. 10 years later, we finally make it to the top of the stairs.
What is this?
Looks like a castle.
Looks like a fort to me.
Or a fort.
With this
Same,
kind of protection,
kinda same thing.
I bet the truth is in there for sure. You just have to destroy it.
Now, how do I do that?
So the truth is here.
You can't have the truth. It's impossible to destroy this fortress. Just give up and leave!
I don't think so, man.
Whenever a culprit takes a last stand like this, you know we're just a step away from unriddling this labyrinth. Master, time to show him how dangerous you really are. After all, he did try to set you up.
I'm not worried about that right now. We're so close to the truth. We gotta do this.
It's boom kill time!
Okay. I like that. Their little catchphrase. It's boom kill time. Pretty neat. Good saying. Oh. Dang, son. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay. I was thinking we're gonna need something big to take down those walls, and sure enough, that's exactly how I imagined it. Except for eating the top half of our body. That was kind of weird.
Shinigami's tutorial corner!
God Shinigami. To overcome the last stand of a phantom, tear through all obstacles with a mega-sized god, great onset destroyer, me. Well, let's go. Oh gosh, she's fast.
Do this, Master.
Need many more thuds. Kick, tackle, jump. Iron ball. We gotta kick the iron ball. Blast away gigantic iron balls released from a phantom's fortress with a corresponding kick. Okay.
No one can stop me.
When an obstacle closes in and the screen slows down, push the button to attack. Okay.
What?
Missing the input timing means failure and taking damage, so be careful. Alright, so kick.
I won't let you have the truth.
Oh yeah, we got tackle and jump.
I see.
Destroy huge walls when they suddenly appear with a corresponding tackle.
Racket to that.
Again, screen slows down, push the button to attack. Missing means failure. So we got A, Y, okay. Let's do this.
Go away. Give up and scram.
Alrighty, now we got the jump. Jump to avoid the thorns that suddenly appear from the ground. When the screen slows down, push the button to jump. Let's do this.
Your deduction is wrong.
Alright, I'm ready.
Go away.
Kick that.
They'll come near
Out of the way.
come any
Oh,
closer.
don't think so.
Switching to
Whew.
first and fifth part is just your imagination. It's a completely baseless lie.
It's not.
There's no evidence they ever swapped.
That one looks a bit tough. What do we do with this? Destroy the wall with a solution key.
Yo, check.
There's no evidence they ever swapped. Okay, I see. There are obstacles that even God me can't destroy without a solution key.
Come on, hurry up and decide.
Open up the solution key window, pick a key that contradicts the Phantom's statements, and boom slash it with the Master Solution Blade. So what do we have here? Blood stains on the interior lock, coffee in the dining car. Okay. So there's no evidence that they ever swapped. There is. You just destroyed it. On the interior lock. I like to overthink a lot of things. Let's think about this. I would say it's the distorted plate, because that would confirm that we were, in fact, on the first car. That's what I'm going with if we're wrong, but if we're wrong, I'll lose a little bit of health, but I think I could try again. Distorted plate.
The solution key to smash through the...
You're wrong. Huh? Come on.
There we go.
No, there are traces of a swap. The warped plate from Car 5. The reason that plate was burned so thoroughly is because originally it said Car 1. Left as it was, it would have messed up your plot to make Car 1 look like Car 5.
Exactly.
That's why you made extra sure it was burned beyond recognition.
Here I
Here we go. Sonic speed. All right, let's focus.
That's nonsense.
Out of the way. Another one.
I burned the plate to disguise it? No!
Ah.
I didn't do that!
There we go. Out of the way. I haven't seen any spikes. There's some.
Go away! Get away from me! Wait!
We're the Titan. We're gonna break down all these walls, man.
Burned. But with it burned, you have no way of knowing what number car it was.
Getting close. You better stop us.
So there's nothing backing up your deduction. You have no hard evidence proving that location was the first car.
Dude. Destroy the fortress with a solution key.
Looks like we need another solution key to boom kill him. Good luck, Master.
Open Peacekeeper death report. The victims all burned to death according to the Peacekeeper's report. That location was the first car. I'd imagine it would be something in the car. Let's not discount this. All burned to death. I don't trust anything they say, though. When Yuma noticed smoke coming from the gap in the door to the infirmary, he looked through the window to find Zilch with a knife in his chest. That could be Afix with the knife wound in his chest. The infirmary in Car 5 was locked from the inside. There was a small amount of blood spattered on the interior lock. We cut our hand! Didn't we? Oh my, did we cut our hand on the glass when we reached in? Let's go.
There is proof! The bloodstain on the interlock of the infirmary in car 5! The culprit probably didn't notice it. But I remember. It's my blood.
That was it. The image just sparked in my mind for a second. Of course, we broke the window and we reached in, but I was like, didn't something happen?
What?
It's our blood, man.
When I was trying to get into the infirmary in car 1, I cut my finger on the glass.
Oh, gosh.
When I reached through to unlock the latch, I must have gotten blood on it. But that bloodstain would have been hidden while the interlock was open. That's probably why the culprit missed it. My blood, which was left behind in car 1, was found in car 5. This
Exactly.
proves that someone pulled off the car switching trick.
Oh, you're done, son.
Is the truth of the case.
Dang, son. Dang. That's crazy. Of course.
I'm not done yet!
No, you're finished, dude.
What? He's still going? Let us boom kill you already!
Yes, let's proceed with the boom killing. That's just a funny thing to say.
If car 1 became car 5, then where did the culprit supposedly hiding in the infirmary go?
Bro, you're still going?
You had to have checked the 5th car, but the culprit wasn't there.
TV. Let's see it.
The culprit must have been hiding somewhere in the 5th car, probably someplace safe.
Spot selection. Train door. Main control room A. The restroom. Infirmary. Connecting door. He was outside, clinging to the bars. We just didn't look. So with the main control room, we could never get in there. And the restrooms, why wouldn't we check the restrooms? Were they locked? I can't remember. This may be tough simply because I don't remember what I interacted with. But I was assuming main control room A. Yeah, it was locked.
The culprit was hiding inside the main control room, which was locked shut the entire time. I didn't have the key, so I could never have gotten inside. I bet the culprit moved there from the infirmary while car 1 was running on the 2nd track. If the train's management company, Amaterasu Corporation, was involved, the culprit may have had the key.
Yep, you had access. I didn't, man. That's the only place I couldn't go. The only place you could have been.
And then they hid in a blind spot I couldn't see from the window. That's how they got past me.
It's not me.
No, man, you're looking pretty sus. And it's time to eject you.
Culprit!
Great detective work! I call that a critical hit! He seems like he's barely standing. All that's left is to finish him off.
That's right. Just push the button.
Finish him off? How do I do that?
Shove
We boom kill him.
evidence into the solution blade and slash as hard as you can.
All the evidence, okay. It's time for a Giga Blade. Dang, son. He's going down. Okay, let's see how we did. Oh.
To expose this crime. The cheats
Oh.
and everything.
No, we're gonna wrap up this case. Oh man. Here's everything that happened in this case. Oh snap, that's crazy. I'm glad they kept this in. This was actually a really cool part. Just putting it all together. Okay. A deduction denouement is where the truth is made clear by thinking through all of the deductions up until that point.
Somewhere in
Place-
your head, Master.
Place the correct piece in the corresponding deduction gap to reveal the truth.
The clincher.
I have to like wait until she's done talking. Locked pieces can be opened by solving mysteries, so keep it up, up, up.
There's only one truth.
Once every gap is filled with a piece, a final revealing all mysteries will be unveiled. Everything has been leading up to this moment. I'm excited. I'm very excited. Got a time limit? I don't see any. Alright. Oh, I smacked him. That's not what I wanted. I got double smacked. Where did Yuma rush to? Let's see what we have. We have a fire extinguisher, car number plate. Oh, we ran to the train. That was simple. But maybe we don't have that unlocked yet. Oh, well, we did. No. This is us getting to it. And it's like a comic book, so. X. Ah, okay. This is cool. Well, yeah, I can see how that goes there. There we go. That's crazy. Gonna have a climax return. That's insane. All right, here we are. What's happening here? What was used to put the detectives to sleep? That one's easy, but do I have that? I don't. Hey, what's that? Oh, it's Aphex. Let's continue then. The culprit smirks. Oh, I can get thoughts on all of them. So they all drink it. We didn't see that. He's looking pretty smug. And what's funny is that he's not like the gray alien guy. He's just actually Zilch. So that is pretty funny. All right, what do we got here? What was used to break the window? That's easy. What's easier to do this? I think this is easier. If I push the X button. Oh gosh. What do we got here? What was used as a red herring? This. Good stuff. And we got more, don't we? We've got them all. So let's go back. Let's put this in. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, what do we got here? Where was the culprit hiding? He's hiding with the body, which is very strange. Okay, that's the blackout. See, he was under the thing. Oh wait, no, that's when he got away from the body. He stopped sleeping with the body, and then he got under. It sounds very weird to say out loud. But look at him. Look at him. He'll never find out. See, just if we just looked under and just saw that face, we'd be like, oh, well, you found me, Yuma. What am I to do? Okay, what do you got here? What is the culprit doing in the main control room? It's probably the attachment. What is this? What happened when car 1 was attached? The blackout. I just want to make sure I have everything. I'm pretty sure about this one. Gotta make extra sure. What did the culprit burn? He burned this. Process of elimination. I'm sure, but I want to be ultra sure. What happened after exiting the tunnel? Attachment. Right? What's this? But this is attachment. Sick. And here, which body was found last? That was Aphex. Alrighty. We got 2. And that's the big one. We don't got that one yet. So yeah, he's just messing with the controls. And we unlock the last one, and you're the only one! Dang, son. You're finished, Zilch. It's the dark, cold vacuum of space for you, dude. Wow.
Step right up, step right up! 5 master detectives slain before their time, and Amaterasu Corporation has master in their sights. Truth bombs are about to be dropped. Time for the deduction denouement!
Denouement. That's how you say it.
The incident unfolded aboard the Amaterasu Express, which was on its way to Kanaiwan. I rushed onto the train as it was about to depart. At that time, the train was made up of 5 cars.
All because you were fast asleep in the lost and found, Master. If you'd kept snoozing, the case would never be solved.
That's right.
When the train started moving, it was only 4 cars long. The 5th and final one was left at the station.
And so, the culprit scheme had already begun. Meaning Amaterasu Corporation was involved from the get-go.
On the train, the master detectives were gathered together in car 2. That was the dining car. And the culprit had already mixed a knockout drug into every drink there.
I thought the culprit was the first person on the train, so they could prepare in advance and wait for everybody else.
I felt unwell, and Melanie went to the trouble of pouring me a coffee. But after drinking it, I started to feel drowsy. I was hearing things at the time and thought that I might be seriously ill, but it was actually the drug.
If anybody takes a drink of anything and does not start feeling good, you avoid drinking anything beyond that point.
So you thought yours truly was responsible? Sticks and stones won't do much to identify, but slander stings!
The culprit sent me off to car 1 in order to frame me as the killer.
I'm sure the culprit didn't expect you to get sick, Master, but since you look like a super easy target, they probably changed their plan and went after you instead.
Once I'd left, the other master detectives must have fallen asleep because of the drugged drinks.
The culprit then burned everyone to death, setting all those master detectives on fire! On purpose! What a psycho!
On purpose versus on accident.
This was when the culprit put their plan to frame me into motion. First, they carried Aphex's charred corpse to the infirmary in car 1.
The very first body we found.
Then, they deliberately left a fire extinguisher near the restroom I was sleeping in.
Looks like he's looking up at the camera going like, haha, I'm doing this, yeah.
This was done to prompt me into smashing the door later.
Gotta have someone get inside somehow, or else nobody would find the body.
Next, the culprit entered the infirmary, locked the door, and laid down on the bed with Aphex's charred corpse.
Jumping into bed with a charred corpse! And here I thought chivalry was dead!
That was another thing I was thinking of. If the door was locked, how would the killer get outside? How would you lock it? You can't lock it from the outside. So the killer still must have been in there.
What a gentleman! I'm actually a little jealous.
Don't be.
A knife and cushion created the red herring.
Hell of a way to pretend to be dead.
Furthermore, the culprit set the room on fire just as I was waking up.
Join me.
While you were sleeping, I felt someone come into the restroom. They must have seen me then and timed it.
When I woke up in the restroom and went into the hallway, car 1 was beginning to fill with smoke.
That's some precise timing!
I caught a glimpse of Zilch in the infirmary, with a knife lodged in his chest.
smoke to obscure everything.
That was when the culprit took out Aphex's burnt corpse, switched places with it, and waited for me to enter the room while hiding beneath the bed.
It's just like a magic trick, switching places under a veil of smoke.
Meanwhile, I found the fire extinguisher on the floor, smashed the window, unlocked the room, and went inside.
Just like the culprit planned. And that's why they left the fire extinguisher there in the first place.
After the smoke cleared, I found Zilch's body, burnt to a crisp. At least, that's what I thought. The charred corpse was actually Aphex. The culprit had me completely fooled.
That must be why they picked a time-consuming method of roasting someone to death. Plus, the body was about the right size.
I bolted out of Car 1 after seeing the corpse.
The culprit was under the bed at that time.
Ladies and gentlemen, the boogeyman under your bed. This is what he looks like.
They probably laughed at you from there, watching everything unfold like a plan.
I went on to discover the charred corpses of the other master detectives. Around that time, the culprit came out from under the bed and went to the main control room in Car 1. Controlling the train from there, they detached Car 1.
That caused the blackout and shaking, and the power source was switched over to the backup system. So when the train shook, was there or was there not jiggling in the wheels? Take a guess.
Okay.
While the detached Car 1 was running on a separate track, the culprit went to work, preparing to disguise Car 1 as Car 5.
What about the jiggling?
Forget about that.
First, Aphex's corpse was carried to the corridor, and the necklace removed earlier was placed back on.
Then the Car 1 number plate was burned, so that it couldn't be properly identified.
With everything in place, the culprit went into the main control room, locked the door, and waited for the train cars to reconnect.
And this time, the culprit was riding in Car 1 on the other track, right?
Yeah, the train, which was only cars 2, 3, and 4 at the time, remained on course.
Since we were in a tunnel, I didn't even realize Car 1 was moving alongside us.
The train we were on went through the tunnel with only 3 cars. When it came out of the tunnel, the car with the culprit in it attached Car 4. Now behind Car 4, that car became Car 5.
The swap was pre-programmed into the train's automatic operating system, right? Technology sure is convenient.
That it is.
The culprit, riding in Car 1, attached it to the back of Car 4. That caused more shaking, but there was no blackout this time because the power supply stayed the same.
Additional shaking occurred inside my blouse, but the power stayed on.
Okay.
After that,
Let's stay
we
focused.
mistook Car 1 for Car 5 and walked right in. The culprit wrecked it so much I didn't even notice the door I had smashed when I was in Car 1 before.
I figured there'd been some kind of brawl. But that was part of the culprit's plan, wasn't it? Also, no one would realize it was actually Car 1.
I did think it was very strange that there was still a fire hydrant. Just still there and a smashed window.
When I found the corpse, I deduced that it was Aphex from the necklace it had on. But I was just rediscovering the same charred corpse from Car 1. The disguised corpse and the car switch completely fooled me.
Reusing a dead body? Oh, that's a despairingly brilliant idea!
When the train arrived in Kanai Ward, it connected to a different, prearranged Car 1.
And with that, the train once again had 5 cars. So much attaching and detaching. What a stupid, crazy, elaborate trick!
The peacekeepers were lying in wait at the station. As the sole survivor, I was set up as the one responsible for the murders.
And Amaterasu was in on it! That really turns me on!
Okay, Shinigami.
You mean pisses me off, right?
That's what she meant.
During that time, the culprit stayed hidden in the main control room of the disguised Car 1 and waited for the peacekeepers to haul you in, Master. They were right there at the scene.
After burning all the master detectives, the culprit faked their own death and tried to frame me as the killer. It was a cunning, cold-blooded scheme.
And the evildoer who committed these countless contemptible crimes is none other than... Zilch Alexander!
It was you!
I completely forgot we're in the mystery labyrinth and time has stopped outside. So, is he really freaking out right now?
This is the truth I've uncovered!
We kicked his astral projection right out of his body.
Is that it? What's this?
It's the truth. It's the soul of the true culprit who made this mystery labyrinth.
The soul of the true culprit? Wait, what am I supposed to do with this?
Now it's time for the main event. Here we go. It's my time to shine.
What will happen now? Oh,
Surging bloodlust. Overflowing despair. The brilliant soul of Shinigami shall expunge this cursed case. Back to all deplorables. To the final mystery labyrinth.
so are we doing the executions now? Is that how that's going? We're still in the mystery labyrinth, but does that do anything to him? Is everybody just going to be looking at us like, yeah, you're under arrest, and that's all there is to it? Well, that was crazy, honestly. That was pretty wild. Oh.
What? Huh? We're back?
What are you talking about now? Your spirit shouldn't be broken. Yet. The peacekeepers will take care of you. We have all the time in the world.
Huh?
Yeah, this is still a problem.
Shinigami! Where are you? Nothing here's changed. What's going on? Shinigami? Are you listening?
Get him!
Wait! I know who the culprit is!
What?
It's Zilch! He's still alive. He framed me.
What are you talking about? He's already dead!
No, he's not.
Huh? But...
Shut up! This is not up for discussion! a waste of time. Take him away!
Well, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to leave it right here, guys. Quite the cliffhanger, huh? But we got him! His labyrinth disappeared. So, in the next episode, we're gonna find out what Shinigami's up to. Maybe he has a change of heart. Maybe that's it. It's we're kind of like Phantom Thieves, you know. Maybe he had a change of heart. Maybe he's gonna confess. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. But thank you guys so much for joining me. This has been crazy. This game's awesome. This game is fantastic, and I can't wait to see the other cases, the other bosses, the other mystery labyrinths, and yeah, it's gonna be awesome. So guys, I'm Big Brother 5000, and I hope you all have a fantastic day. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.